Japan story time, you ready? I was walking along Daimon Prefecture from Japan coming from Tokyo Tower to my hotel. Along the way, I did see a 7-Eleven. I was getting a little bit hungry, wanted to get a little bit of a dessert. So I decided to go into the ice cream aisle where I peered in and I saw an eerily bombified character in a candy. I'm going to talk about BomberPino and the Bomberman game that never made it to the States. Alright, let's talk about Pino. Well, what is Pino? Needs a better name, by the way. Pino is a nice quality Japanese ice cream encased in chocolate. It's 6 cute little morsels of chocolate encased in there, and this specific one has a Bomberman character on it. But what is this one about? There's a QR code in the middle that lets you scan it with your phone and lets you play a Bomberman game on your phone. And because this is covered in Pino, oh my god. And because this is a Pino collaboration, this is gonna keep sounding funny. Fuck. The Bomberman characters also have the ice cream on their head. It's a really cute and adorable feature. Unfortunately, this is one of those things that you do have to get in Japan and you can't really import it. I haven't even seen it in the States. So I took the liberty of scanning this and putting it on Internet Archive so you can properly download and play for free, no problem. So how do you get into the game? What do? Well, you open your box of Pino, and there are 6 adorable morsels in. On the top is a QR code. Use your phone to scan that, and it sends you to a Bomberman Pino site. From there, even though it is in Japanese, it shouldn't be too hard to follow the prompts in order to launch into the game. The camera also comes up and allows you to scan the box, basically kind of doing like an augmented reality situation, where it lets you know which Pino you should eat, and that's going to go to that match, and I'll go into the rules as well. This can be either played in single player or even a multiplayer to some degree. It pits you in a nice Bomberman match between 4 people, either CPU or other people as well. The winner gets to eat 1 morsel of Pino. Gonna continue to sound incorrect, god damn it. Relative rules for these is pretty much Bomberman standard. Your goal is to take these bombs or Pino and bomb as many blocks as you can, but also use these to kill the other opponents. Bomberman is a game that's as old as time, but it's still one of those games that still plays really nicely, and it's still a lot of fun to play even to this day. Like many mobile games, this is going to be one of those that's going to have touch controls, so it's going to be better or worse for a lot of people. Because the controls aren't really as tactile as like a traditional controller, it's going to be a lot more uncomfortable going left and right, up and down. What's cool about it is that when you do use the touch controls and hold left, it allows you to go left all the way or right. There is a little bit of sensitivity when you are pressing that button, and hopefully you should be doing an okay job with it, but if not, it does have a little bit of a discrepancy there. There are 2 stages. One is basically a normal grassland section, while the other one is more of a snow type section. Unfortunately, it would have been nice to see variability in some of these, maybe having some icicles fall or anything to kind of interact with the character. But then again, these are simple, very, very simple Bomberman stages that don't really do anything to attack the norm. And if anything, you're literally buying ice cream with a Bomberman game in it. That is fucking cool. And as simplistic as that is, that's quite it. But it's cool to see this is one of many Pino ice cream that you could actually use and play different varieties of game. But since this is a Bomberman game, and I do love this franchise quite a lot, I think it's something that a lot of people would want to know and see how things are done in terms of promotion, how it's done overseas. It was really a nice treat, both because it is ice cream, but also because it was one of my last things I picked up in Japan before I left and went home, and it was just pretty much sitting in a 7-Eleven, and I saved my box, so whenever I do want to go back into it, I could just scan the QR code and go back. But like I said, go to Internet Archive, you can get your own copy right there, and the description should be down below. There is Bomberman Pino. How are you guys enjoying this? Do you think you'll be able to play this on your mobile device? Trying to see how it goes, but do you still prefer those tried and true controls on original consoles? But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below so we can have a good discussion. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. I've had a lot of Japan adventures, and this is pretty much one of them, but this was a very big enjoyment to go through. So thank you guys, and thank you to these people right here for supporting and being so helpful to the channel. But also, if you want to see the other videos I do, right here you can see everything I do. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys very soon.